Good morning. Welcome to day 11. Thank you for joining me so far. Hello, Jax. Thank you for all your appearances in our yoga practices. Isn't he the cutest though? Okay, let's make our way to a seated position, sitting however you're most comfortable. Get nice and grounded. Sitting up tall, shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed, and your breath relaxed as well. Breathing fully but slowly. Just noticing your breath as it moves in and out of your body. Feeling connected to this moment. Setting an intention for our practice today to fuel us with good energy, to heal whatever needs to be healed, and to prepare our body and our mind for the day. Let's warm up the shoulders a little, start to roll them in circles. I decided to include the arms and the wrist here, so you're welcome to join me. So you can straighten the arms. Just start to draw circles with the shoulders, with the arms themselves, with the wrists. See if you can do circles with the wrists and circles with the arms at the same time. It's kind of hard, kind of fun. When you're done, just resting the wrists or your hands, back on your knees. Let's do a little bit of neck TLC here. Before I folded my head forward, which is more of just a letting it hang forward, I brought my chin in. So almost like you're trying to intentionally give yourself a double chin. That's the proper way to access the muscles in the back of the neck. Get a nice stretch. So first, bringing the chin in, letting the head hang down and heavy, and while keeping the chin in, allowing yourself to rock your head nice and slow from side to side. And if you get over to one side and it feels nice, let your head continue to feel heavy here. And breathing nice full breaths. Allowing a little bit of breathing fully and slowly and mindfully as you rock your head from the left shoulder to the right. Coming back to center, back to a seated position. And let's make our way to a cat-cow position. So shoulders stacked over the wrists, hips stacked over the knees. The toes can be tucked or the feet can be flat. And begin whenever you're ready, moving at whatever pace, as always, feels best on your back today, on your spine. Feel free to stay in cat or cow and hang out there for a few breaths. So you can see if you can get a little bit more lift from your mid-back. You can do this by tucking in the chin and bringing in the belly button. It's almost like you're sucking in your stomach. and allowing yourself to incorporate any other movements that feel good here. For example, moving the neck around from side to side, kind of swaying it from side to side while you're in cat. That feels really nice on my body. And when you're in cow, slowly turning your head and neck and looking back to your right and left side. It's almost like you're trying to look at your tailbone. So about 3 more rounds of breath here in our cat-cow. And on your next exhale, nice and slowly slide back into child's pose, balasana. Knees wide, feet together, arms extended out front, palms facing down, forehead to the floor. Let's take 3 long deep breaths here. As you exhale, slowly start to make your way back up towards a tabletop position. And let's wake up the hips and warm up the glutes with some leg lifts here. So trying to keep the hips square with the floor as you lift. And try to slow it down a little bit. Waking up the hip flexors. We're also activating the glutes, so strengthening and stretching at the same time here. It's such a simple move, but it can be, or it is really a great combination workout kind of thing. If you're working on your butt, this is a great way to do it. If not, just don't worry about it. It's good anyway. So let's make our way to a seated position, but I want you to be sitting on your ankles. So the knees are bent and you're sitting back on your feet. You can keep the ankles outside of the legs. I kind of find the spot that feels most comfortable here. And feel free to grab a pillow and place it in between the legs. And that might make it a little more comfortable for you. So just giving the quads some love here. Literally just creating some friction, just kind of rubbing the muscles, doing some squeezes. Because next, we're going to go back into hero's pose, Virasana. So this can be pretty intense on the knees. So you want to go really slow, and I'll show you the first variation of the pose here. So keeping the arms extended, the chest up, and just hanging out there. So if that already feels like a nice stretch, I'm just moving to the side to give you a better angle. So that's the first modification of Virasana, and you're welcome to just hang out here. And I recommend just staying here for a few breaths, no matter what, just to give your body and your muscles a chance to sink deeper into the pose. So moving really slowly down onto your elbows, and you'll pretty quickly know if your body is saying yes or no to it today. If there's any pinching in the back, just make your way back up and keep the arms straight. Cool? No judgment, just finding what our body is comfortable with today and breathing there. And next time we may be able to access the deeper version of the pose. So if on your elbows was comfortable and you want to try sliding all the way down onto your shoulders, just do so very slowly and give your body a chance to sink into it for a moment. Hang out here and breathe for a bit. So if you do want to make your way back up, just do so really, really slowly, carefully, and mindfully. We're not going to stay here for too much longer. Taking some time here to breathe. So now I'm going to do a variation. So you're welcome to stay in traditional Virasana if it feels really good. But if you're like, maybe not, or it's feeling a little bit tight on the knees or the back, if you're feeling pain or pinching, then you may want to slowly make your way out. And we will do one leg at a time while laying on our side. So before we do that though, let's give some love to the quads and knees. So if you can look in the video, I'm actually grabbing my kneecap, the patella, and moving it around and massaging the muscles using my thumb, massaging the insertion points of the muscles below and above the knee. So just something to kind of like get some blood flow, release tension, relieve any discomfort in the knees. It's always nice to do that. So whenever you're ready, going to a side lying position, keep the arm however it's most comfortable. You may even want to go grab a pillow, something to rest your head and neck on. So you can start on the left or the right, whatever side you'd like. Bend the top leg, grab your foot, and it is a little bit of an awkward position, so just do your best to find a comfortable way to hang out here for a bit. Try grabbing onto the inside or the outside of your ankle. So you may actually find it feels a little different. Grabbing the inside of the ankle made it feel like a much deeper stretch on my arm and shoulder, which was actually kind of nice. But ultimately, I decided to go with the middle. I'm kind of just grabbing like the top of my foot. So neither grabbing the inside or the outside of the ankle. But your body may feel a little different, so do whatever feels good to you. Also, laying on our side, like it naturally applies pressure into, it's almost like the floor acts as a foam roller for our legs. So we're just breathing here and doing your best to release, relax, and find some comfort in all aspects of your body. Okay, so slowly release the foot. Come back to center. Shake out the legs. Take a moment to give some love to your quads, to your knees. Grabbing all around, like grabbing the kneecap and just placing your fingers all the way around the kneecap, applying little bits of pressure. You'll find that feels often really nice and really relieving. You can shake out the knees, continue massaging, Do some windshield wiper movements from side to side, whatever feels best here. You don't have to be doing all of these things. And making your way to the other side, laying on the floor, finding the best position for your arm, your shoulder. If you need a bolster or a pillow, go ahead and grab one. Bend the top leg, bend the knee, find the foot, and you can grab onto the inside or the outside of the ankle. It may feel different on the arm and the shoulder, so just finding your sweet spot. Nice long deep breaths here. And we're still hanging out, breathing fully, finding comfort in the discomfort, and sending our breath there. Not too much longer. Let's take our last breath here. Slowly release and start to make your way out of the pose. Begin to give the knees, the quads a little massage. Little circles with the thumbs. Grabbing, just kind of like gently grabbing your muscles with your hands. That's a really nice massage technique. Doing a little bit more of like a pinching, squeezing to get more of the fascia involved, lifting it off the muscles. Whatever feels nice here. And now let's make our way to a cross-legged position to finish off our practice for today. Let's bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Sitting up straight, shoulders relaxed. Close your eyes. Begin to breathe fully, but normally, softly, mindfully, and send all that good healing energy that you just cultivated from your self-love practice today into your body from your hands. You can transition your hand position to your neck, your throat chakra, if you'd like. Sending healing energy to our lymphatic system, boost our immune system, and transition your hands to your head. Activating our third eye, our crown chakra, and finishing with a hug, a nice big squeeze for yourself, and one from me to you as well. Give yourself an extra squeeze. Beautiful. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and for 11 days. So fun, so exciting. I'll see you tomorrow.